an update on the Global Leadership Masterclass that is going to rock your world and is coming very soon, all the way here from freezing cold South Africa, the man that's putting it together, Trevor Nell. Trevor, thanks for joining me on scottkundle.com.
Thank you, Scott. Thanks for having me, and thank you for just biding with the cold here. I mean, this is South Africa, for goodness sake. How are we having this weather?
Yeah, not exactly encouraging tourism there, Trev. South Africa is a beautiful country. Make sure you go. It's amazing. It's just sometimes gets a little bit chilly and sometimes they lose a bit of electricity. Other than that, it's wonderful. But more importantly, people from all over the world are coming to the masterclass. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Trevor, give us a quick update. Tell us what's new and why should people be so excited?
Well, Scotty, listen, the team behind the masterclass has just been pumping. I mean, I've been listening to the content that people are putting together. This, we're living in unprecedented times, and leadership is just facing a challenge like we've never faced before. And the type of people that we have on board here are people who are actually living at the cutting edge of this challenge, who are actually applying what it is that they say, and they are doing it themselves. They're eating their own pudding in the marketplace, and they're doing things on a global basis. I mean, I've heard people, our lead facilitator, Sally Anderson, what she is bringing to the party here is absolutely unique. Anyone who's in leadership, I don't care who you are. I mean, there are two types of leaders at the moment of two types of company. Let's put it that way. People who have built up the resources and have been able to take advantage of what has happened throughout this COVID crisis and the lockdown crisis. They've done extremely well. And then there are those that have had their markets completely shattered. The business has imploded. Their consumers have actually, can you feel that sun? I hope you can feel the sun coming through in South Africa. The cold doesn't last for too long. And I found myself a lovely position here where when the sun blasts, it blasts. But Scotty, the other type of company is the company that has the resources, but they don't know where to apply those resources at this particular stage. Or it's not a question of not knowing. It's a question of just needing some fresh ideas, new concept, new ideas. And you know what? I caught up on a new idea this morning presented by Doyle Bueller, who's been working there on a special 3D model just for the people that come to the Wisdom's Global Leadership Masterclass. It's going to be launched at this masterclass. We saw it this morning. You were part and parcel of that particular panel this morning. It is going to blow people away because it is a fresh approach to digital expedition strategy. So together with a person like Sally Anderson, who's at the cutting edge of helping people through the type of mental well-being we need to have all the time, that keeps our attitude at that cutting edge level. Sally Anderson will be driving that, and everyone else in the background is supporting her with unique insights and ideas from their particular perspective. So listen, I'm excited about what's coming out here. We haven't seen it. When I talk of unprecedented times, this is an unprecedented group of people coming together with fantastic insights, all based on experience. But let me stop gushing, because I'm sure you want to just guide me with a few questions down routes that you might want to go.
Yeah, well, Trevor, I think it's interesting because, I mean, at the end of the day, this is a global masterclass summit. It's for people from all over the world. And as you say, there's some really exciting things. Doyle's launching his little tetrahedron, which is quite amazing. As you said, Sally Anderson is a phenomenon. I'll obviously be there talking about the Kung Fu side of things and how Kung Fu meets business. And I mean, I'll also be doing something that is brand new, never been done before, specifically on the LinkedIn side, and giving just leaders the chance to actually connect with people in a way they've never done it before and be seen as a leader, not just in their sphere within their organization, but in other organizations, because it's time for people to stand up and be counted. Some very simple ways of doing that. Tell us who else is attending and why.
Well, we've got Ivan Anderson, who comes out of the enterprise development side of a business, puts through all the technical development of everything that we've done to go global on our various ventures, from Wisdoms to virtual trade fairs, and everything in the background that at the Chamber of Commerce that I head up here in Johannesburg, South Africa, which is the Community Chamber of Commerce. Ivan is the key enterprise man, development man behind the foundation of all of those operations. And Ivan's going to be coming on. You know, this guy, Ivan, he's not only smart from a technical perspective, but he is actually an award-winning photographer in his spare time. And he'll be actually talking from the devil is in the details. And you know what? The details can actually be quite simple. And he has a very focused approach, which is called macro, which is a complete flip of what I think macro is. In the photography world, macro means coming down to the real small stuff. So he's a macro photographer that gets in and he identifies the real small things, the detail in almost everything that he takes a photograph of. And what he is doing is he's taking that experience and he's showing you the simple detail that you can look at to actually develop new ideas, new concepts, new insights based on where I come from is the helicopter view that I'll be sharing on my side. Ivan will show you how to actually extract the detail to make certain that that new idea, new concept actually comes to market. So
amazing.
Yeah. And then there's Mark Jarrett. And Mark Jarrett, I mean, he's absolutely vital for anyone, any CEO, anyone in the C-suite to be able to network with their peers anywhere around the world. He's got 160 odd network applications of his own, where he's able to tap into some of the best of breed people who are in business. They've been there, done that, got all the t-shirts. If you need to connect with an individual, this guy, Mark Jarrett, is the person that can connect you. And he's going to come in and show individuals how to actually take advantage of all of his connection ability and how he does it. I mean, it's just eye-opening, mind-blowing stuff.
Amazing. No, it's going to be very exciting. So who else, Trevor? Who else is coming?
Yeah, I better not forget the boss, because if I forget her, that's our CEO at Wisdoms, Lee Harrison. And Lee brings her perspective from actually working with C-suite execs. And this morning we were discussing the different attitudes that people are applying in the marketplace today, and how they feel about the current state of affairs in the marketplace. And she's busy fine-tuning a fantastic presentation as to what it is that you've actually got to do to raise your teams and the people that you actually work with to the level they have to be successful in this marketplace today. And all of this underpins Sally Anderson as the key, no bull dust, no BS. She doesn't waste time at all. You want something that is well worth your time on that day, Thursday, the 17th of June. I think we're only about 10 days away from that. Sally Anderson is the one that helps extract everything that we need to make this the best value presentation that we can possibly offer on that day.
She really is phenomenal. And another phenomenal person, Trevor, is you. What are you going to be contributing? Let's not forget.
Yes. Look, I'm going to be coming from where I really like to operate, and that's at the helicopter view. And just to keep a simple perspective on, well, really the perspective we should have as leaders in organizations. And again, you know, I've had the privilege of being on this planet for what now? I'm into my 67th year. Doesn't look like it, I know. I'm present a young profile, but I'm going to be discussing the simple elements we need to be looking for in terms of global growth and global development from a helicopter view. And just to back up what everyone else is actually pointing to in their special areas of business acumen in the marketplace and how to apply those. So I'll be coming in from the helicopter view strategy point of view.
It's going to be amazing, Trevor. I'm so excited. Where can people sign up?
Right, you have to go through Wisdom's Global Leadership Masterclass. If you go to wisdoms123.com, you'll find it on the events pages, or if you're on this particular list, I'm sure you'll put here at the bottom of
in the
this
description.
video. Yeah, wisdoms123.com, and you'll find us on the events pages there. Or get to us on LinkedIn, any one of the names. Sally Anderson, what's your name again? Scott Kundle, Mark Jarrett, Ivan Anderson, Lee Harrison, Doyle Bueller, and Trevor Nell. We're all on LinkedIn, and you'll find us all discussing elements of our particular specialties that we're going to be adding into these things. Go and connect there, and you'll see some of the promotions there. Wisdoms123.com.
It's going to be absolutely superb. Totally amazing. I can't wait. Just a few days away. Look forward to seeing you there. Trevor Nell, thank you again for joining me on scottkundle.com.
Thanks, Scott.